Hi, I'm Gary White with Central Kentucky Television. I'm here with Sergeant Todd Spalding with the Bardstown Fire Department and the Bardstown-Nelson County Fire Department. And we're going to talk about some positions that are available for both volunteers as well as some full-time and part-time positions available with the fire departments here in Nelson County. So let's start off with the volunteer recruitment drive that you have going on. You're looking for some future firefighters, right?
That's correct. We've had some volunteers who have retired or just, their lifestyle has changed with family and things, so we've lost some volunteers. So we're doing a recruit drive. We're looking for several down in the Station 2 area, which is off Louisville Road, and then we're also doing, we're trying to get by 4 or 5 within the Bardstown City District. So
you're looking for several different volunteers in different areas?
Hoping to bring on about 8.
Okay, 8 total?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Now, to be a volunteer, what are the requirements?
You need to have a high school diploma or GED, a valid Kentucky driver's license, and be pretty physically in shape because this is a physically demanding job. But the training we're going to get for you, you'll need over a 2-year span of time. We want you to be able to get your 150-hour certification. It's a state-recognized certification. We want you to get that within the first 2 years, but we'll get you your training. It's very gratifying. You'll really enjoy it. It'll be something you're doing for your community that you'll really enjoy.
Okay. Now, for a volunteer, obviously there's no pay, but how many hours per week could a volunteer expect?
We have trainings every Monday for 3 hours, which we would like for them to make. Now, if you work second shift or something, we have trainings every Friday for 2 hours. So that's about it. Now, once you get on, during your recruit period, you'll need to make 20% of the runs. We usually average about 50 runs a month. So, you're looking at 10 runs a month. So it's not a whole lot, but, you'll have to dedicate a little bit of time. But especially towards the training part, because we really want you to get that certification within 2 years.
Yes. Okay. So when they volunteer, they're kind of like in training, I guess, until they get the full hours that they need?
Yes, they'll stay as a recruit until they get those 150-hour certification. But they'll still be able to respond once we get them up there to their 20 hours. We'll get them checked off on their SCBA, their breathing apparatus. Once they get checked off on that, then they'll be able to start responding on their apparatus with us and actually start getting some on-the-job training. So.
Okay. Now, is there a fee involved with volunteering, or is there any money that the volunteer would have to provide themselves for the apparatus?
No, the volunteers will not have to give any money. They're not charged any money. Actually, you'll get, we have a reimbursement for every run that you make. You get I think the set amount right now is $15 for the city and county volunteers, and then for every training you get reimbursement just to offset the cost of gas coming up here and stuff. But.
Okay. And again, that's for the volunteers for both the Bardstown and the Bardstown-Nelson County Volunteer Fire Department. You had mentioned that you're looking for one of the stations, Station 2, as well as the city. Yes. Do they have to determine what area they would be, or is it kind of just based on where they're living?
Yeah, pretty much based on where they're living. The Station 2 area, if you're close living in that area, originally, while you're during your recruit period, you'll still respond into Station 1, just so that you can, the rest of the membership can see your face and get more acclimated to the equipment and things like that. As of right now, Station 2, we only have one member living down there, so we don't really get that apparatus out a lot. So, if you live down in that area, it's important that we get some people down in that area so we get that apparatus rolling, and that speeds up our response time and gets help to your neighbors and the community a lot quicker.
So Station 2 on Louisville Road. Station 1's the one here actually in town, correct?
Correct.
How many stations are there around Nelson County?
We have 3 as of right now, but we're building our 4th down in the Botland area. Hopefully we'll have that done by the end of this year. So once you see that station start getting built, please contact your insurance company. You should be able to get a drop in your insurance premiums if you're within 5 miles of that station. So we're hoping to save some people some money there.
Great. So again, that's for the volunteers. If you're interested, you can contact the fire department here, or what's the phone number to call?
502-349-6562. You can ask for myself, Todd Spalding, or Chief Howard, and we'd be happy to sit down and talk with you.
Okay. Now, also, we mentioned that you do have a full-time and a part-time position that's available as well. Do you want us to give a little information on that?
Yes, the city of Bardstown is hiring a full-time position to replace one of our retiring firefighters. It's be 8 to 4, Monday through Friday. The qualifications that you'll need to be 400 we want you to be pretty close to 400 level certified. That's for a career level firefighter. You have to have a current CPAC card. That is a physical test that you take through the Kentucky State Fire Commission. They require that for all full-time firefighters now. You'll need to have a valid driver's license, a GED, or a high school diploma. I think that's it. That's it on that.
Okay. And then for the part-time position?
Part-time, we would like for you to have your 150-hour certification already. Those hours will vary, but most of the time it's only 8 to 4, and we work around your schedule and things like that. But you know, the thing about our fire departments is that we're not your atypical fire department. We don't sit around the firehouse just waiting for a call. We are out doing different things like fire hydrant testing, doing inspections, pre-plans, public education with the schools and businesses, fire extinguisher training, things like that. So when you come on, if you get hired on, you wouldn't expect just to be sitting around the firehouse. We're going to be actively doing work for the community.
So again, that's for a full-time and a part-time position, which are both available as well with the fire departments here in Nelson County. And again, if they're interested in that, there's a phone number to call.
Yes, same number, 502-349-6562.
Okay. So 502-349-6562 for information on volunteering or for the full or part-time positions. And you're taking applications through when?
Wednesday, August 20th will be until 4:00 p.m. will be the last day that we take applications for full-time and part-time positions. The volunteers will continually take those in. So
always use some volunteers, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Fantastic. Well, thank you very much. Again, I've been talking with Sergeant Todd Spalding, who's with the Bardstown-Nelson County Volunteer Fire Department, as well as the Bardstown Fire Department. This has been Gary White for Central Kentucky Television.